How's everybody doing?
Hashem, Rabbi, can I just ask you what was the title for last night's class?
Title from last night class.
Yeah, there were 7 points. I just titled it.
It's how to build and to develop intimacy of the feelings, meaning to get down to details, which we're not good at. We're good at the general, but we're not good at the details.
Thank you, Rav.
Because many times when I'm asking a couple to talk, after 2 or 3 weeks, they're saying, okay, what are we going to talk about now? I don't know what to say. How much can we talk? Could you imagine for 3 weeks to speak every day? Especially a man. They don't know even what to say. So I'm giving few ideas. Okay. And that's what's last night's topic. I have some more ideas. If you need, you have to let me know. I'll give you some more ideas what to do. Tonight's topic is 8 steps to reach happiness in your marriage life. I'm afraid even to ask this question, I'm afraid, but I have to do it. Can somebody be honest enough to tell me if they're happy in the marriage life?
Rabbi, probably not always.
Yes.
It's a roller coaster.
It's a roller coaster.
Content.
Everyone's happy. They're just not happy with the responsibilities.
We have some good days and we have some not so good days, and then we have great days.
I hear what you're saying. Maybe somebody can tell me what is definition of happiness?
Right, that's what I was about to tell you. How do you stay happy?
That's the main question. This is the
when
main.
you have mutual.
What?
Burned out.
No? Do you have any idea?
Stop complaining.
When you have mutual respect for each other.
Complaining.
Yes, when you stop complaining, you stay happy.
But if things are bothering you, it's there.
Counting our blessings?
What?
Counting our blessings, counting when good things happen. Is that?
I feel like when you
Do you hear what I hear?
No one's happy.
Do you hear what I hear?
No one has a definition of what a happiness is.
Before we started a few months ago, I think that nobody knew what love means. And nobody knew what happiness means. And nobody knows what respect means. So what do you expect from your marriage life? Are you normal? The three most important things on earth in order to maintain a normal relationship is love, happiness, and respect. And we don't know even the definitions. So at least you're learning on the job, but at least I hope and I pray that you're going to be able to teach your kids when they're going to get married, what do they have to do? At least that. Young girls, right? They see Mr. Cool Guy, he walks, and she likes a cool guy. That's what she knows. What do you think will happen?
She's gonna have a cool life, Rabbi.
Oh,
Aliza.
ah,
The cool guy will love themselves more than their wife and may look other places.
May. Only May. Okay. I see that you're too naive yet. Okay. But, you have to understand where I'm coming from and when I want you to come from. We have set of rules. We cannot do what we want. No way. But if a person is Mr. Cool Guy, he has his own rules. He has his own ideas.
Minion, что ты делаешь?
He has his own ideas. And
Rabbi.
then you have to obey his laws. We have a new set of laws that created by man, and that's it. Who wants to give a daughter to somebody like that? Unless they're not normal. Or you give your son to a lady which is not properly dressed. So what do you think will happen? What do you think will happen? I'll give you one guess. No more than one.
Disaster, Rabbi, disaster.
The husband, in the good case, will be only ATM. In a good case. And this is, just to see that it's very painful. It's not what Hashem meant, Bichlal. It's not what the Torah is calling for, Bichlal. It's not what it needs. Why did you get married, Bichlal? Who told you to do this? Are you crazy? Most people that I know, they're miserable people. All the jokes, right? All the jokes among men is when somebody starts to say a joke on a wife, all the men, you see them, pitom, they're waking up to life. Somebody understand their pain. And if you're a good joker, So now, how do you reach happiness? Before we'll get to happiness, we'll get to the roads that leads to happiness. I'm not going to start from the roof. I'm going to start from the basement. What steps we have to take in order to reach the roof? And then I'll tell you what this roof means. Many people, they're looking for happiness, they cannot find it. The Rambam calling them the Meshugaim. They're not normal ones. Why? You think if he'll buy a Lamborghini, he'll be happy. I'll buy a Rolex, I'll be happy. I'll buy a Louis Vuitton bag, I'll be more than happy. I'll buy this, I'll buy this, and it takes 2 weeks. Okay, next. No, you're not going to find it. I feel bad for these people. I feel bad for them. So now, they'll never be happy, always miserable, and they're looking all the time for something to supplement the emptiness of the neshama. Imagine now this is going on in a marriage life. No matter how good you're going to be, you're always going to be bad. Always. Listen to the lines that I used to hear. Somebody told me once, I wish that my boss will recognize how much I'm doing for his business. If he will recognize it, I'll be happy. The contractor, he promised to come, he didn't come. If he would have come on time, I'll be more than happy. If you a lady, if my friends will accept me like they're accepting the other one, I'll be more than happy. I want to be accepted. If I win a rich man, right? Fiddler on the roof, yes? If I will win the lottery, that will make me happy. How come I was not born into important family? I born to a very simple family. If I would, I'll be more than happy. If my classmates will choose me to be the best one in the class, I would have been happy, but they didn't choose me. They chose somebody else. If my mother-in-law was less, saying to me criticism, I'll be much more happier than I am. If my father will support me financially, I'll be more than happy. Yes? If my kids will respect me like they should, I'll be happy. What happened over here? Can somebody tell me what I said now?
The happiness is dependent on something, and once it goes away, they're not happy anymore.
It's
No.
conditional.
Like
No.
circumstances.
Right.
If
If,
a lot of
everything
if.
if.
Happiness It's conditional.
A lot of ifs.
Everyone thinks their dreams makes them happy.
It's not the reality that they want. Is it, huh?
I guess like discomfort.
People are not
Blaming
happy with their lot.
everybody else.
They're not grateful for what they have.
Excuses. It's about excuses.
They're looking for happiness in wrong place, Rabbi.
Where is the wrong place?
Someone has to make them happy.
Material place.
What's wrong if I'll win the lottery?
No, that's great.
Yeah,
The
but
problem is you
this
have to
thing
buy
is
the
not really
lottery.
happy.
Rabbi, you know how
Rabbi,
many
the-
charities we can donate when we win?
You're not gonna give $1, I promise you.
No, I have a whole contract. On the contrary. I mean Excel. I have Excel spreadsheet.
That's what we say before.
No.
Okay.
I'm not like that.
Okay.
But we're waiting.
Because the money is not in your pocket yet. When it'll be there, then we'll talk. Okay, now. You didn't answer my question. What did I say? What was wrong over here?
People lay on the people, Rabbi.
What?
Like David HaMelech cursed person who is lay on the person. Understand? He depends.
You see
Depending on
Happiness
others?
depends on someone else. With their ifs.
Conditional. Happiness is not outside. Forget it. If I need to go outside and bring happiness inside, I'm the most miserable person on earth. Happiness has to come from the inside. So the more you see big houses and Lamborghinis and rings and this and that, the more miserable they are. Now you know why it's miserable? Because they think this will give them happiness. That's what they're going to get.
Rabbi, people look for materials to substitute when they're empty.
Even if my friends will accept me to be the head of the class, or they'll accept me, meaning I need other people in order to have happiness. If they're not going to give me a stamp, I'm worthless. That's what it is. Meaning I'm depending on other people.
And acceptance, so that's what the happiness I was talking about?
Yeah.
So if they don't accept me, then I'm miserable. So it's dependent on people.
Yes.
Thank you.
You know, many times we're saying to a person, if she's not getting along with the husband, or the husband is not getting along with his wife, is that, you know what you have to do? You know what you have to do? If you know your self-worth, let this guy lay on the couch over there, and you go make yourself happy. Work on yourself. Which we don't know even how to do it. So now, many people that I know, they died like that. They left this world miserable. Nothing was good for them. Nothing. Everyone who knows something about the health of the neshama will tell you that happiness is right over here, inside. The moment that I need the outside, we're not doing well. Now, why we miserable sometimes in marriage life? Because we see what's wrong in our spouse. We don't like the midot, we don't like the way they behave, we don't like this, we don't like that. But if you understand that you are responsible for your own happiness, don't wait for your husband to make you happy, or don't wait for your wife to make you happy. Make yourself happy. Then we are in a different ballgame. Totally different ballgame. Tell me something. Do you like to be needy?
No. No.
No.
No.
Why not?
You don't have to depend on someone to do something for you. Meaning, like,
Okay, I understand. Sometimes you're not getting along with your husband, or your husband not getting along with you. So if he doesn't want to talk, if he decided, what should I talk to you? So don't talk. Okay. Okay. I'll read, I'll write, I'll do something with myself that I like. Okay? He doesn't want to talk. Okay? What can you do? Bring a plier and open up his mouth. Don't be needy. Don't make yourself needy. Meaning, we have a problem, we have to talk about it. He doesn't want to talk about it, so you don't have a partner. So, I'm here. If I'm not going to look for myself, who is going to look for me? I'm going to make myself happy. That's what I'm on.
ואם לא עכשיו, אז מתי?
So now, I'll give you 8 steps. 8 steps to reach this goal. Not to be needy. To understand that the happiness is within you. Number 1. You have to learn to recognize your feelings. I'm telling you, I see people that they don't know how they feel. Meaning they're not connected to their feelings. They got disconnected. And soon I'll tell you what I mean. Ladies will understand that very well. Can you sometimes be disconnected from your own feelings?
Yes.
yeah. Because I think you become numb, I think.
You become numb.
Yeah.
Yeah. And everything I will ask you is that I don't know. I don't know. In the professional language, we call it you're not connected to your feelings. How can it be? I have feelings. You have it, but you're not connected. They can tell you, how do you feel? Good. How do you feel? Ask them, why? Opa. They cannot even say why it's good. They cannot even say why it's bad. They're missing the links. You really know what makes you happy? Do you really know what makes you happy?
No, Rabbi. It depends on the day.
Shalvat nefesh.
What is this?
Gemara, Rabbi, Gemara.
What is this? You know, talk is very cheap. Shabbat Shalom, Shana Tova, Chatima Tova, apple in the honey, right? Honeymoon, Shmanimoon, right? And then a person gets banged from all over, he doesn't know Bichlal. It's like Mike Tyson gave you a punch in the nose and you don't know where you are. Do we really know what makes us happy?
I don't think so. I think there were so many things we were substituting to make us happy that I think we forget what truly makes us happy.
Okay. I think it's a disaster. I think it's a disaster.
Rabbi, do you think if people would have known what makes them happy, they would stop reaching out for material things?
They don't need it.
So then if we keep wanting material things, that means that nobody found their happiness.
Example. Your husband hurted you. Okay? Hurted you. Now he wants to make it up to you. Instead of saying to you nice stuff, what he will do? Surprisingly, he'll go and he'll buy you a bracelet.
Chaval is not, that'd be nice.
That's not going to be nice at all. And I'll tell you why. The neshama got hurt. Can you calm the neshama down with a bracelet?
Nope.
Simple cheshbon, simple. The neshama got hurt. If I bring you something material, what good is going to be? Maybe it will calm you down, then I can talk to you. Okay, fine. I can see it. But this is going to be the thing to patch up. Will never happen. Will never, and that's what we're doing all the time. That's what we're doing. When I'm not happy, what am I doing? Shopping spree. Did you see it once? Oh. Come with me, I'll take you to Great Neck.
Rabbi, not only did I see it, but I've done it.
You've done it.
I'm being very honest.
Okay.
We're all guilty.
You know? Father Shalom used to say they have to stone the person that invented the credit cards. They have to stone him. And the checks and everything else. Why? You don't count this money. If you're going to count $10,000 for one bag, you're not going to buy this bag so often. But what happened? You're taking a bag. Sign, please. Shalom Israel. But you're looking for supplement for the neshama, it will never calm you down. Never. Ever. So now, let me tell you a case. Let's see how you're going to react to it. Okay? Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yes, Rabbi, yes.
Good. Okay. A lady came here after she had a third child. She had depression after childbirth. Usually what they do to these people?
Pills. They give pills.
Pills, yes. You're depressed after birth, so we have to give you pills. She was wise enough, she said, I don't want to take pills. She had a tough time. She couldn't sleep at night, she has an anxiety attacks. And she was in big trouble. And she lost a lot of weight. She didn't have no appetite. She was tired constantly. Poor baby. And she used to call the husband in the middle of the day. He used to run home to take care of his wife. She couldn't function. He couldn't function. It was mamash terrible scene. They came here. Right away, I saw that something in here is not in place. And I picked up in a second. She's disconnected from her feelings. Totally. Every question that I was asking her, how do you feel about your mother coming to help you? I don't know. How about your sister? I don't know. How about if we'll bring you help at home? I don't know. Which food will make you, a little bit comfortable so you can eat? I don't know. At the end I told her, do you love your husband? She says, I don't know. And then I went one step further. I told her, do you love your baby? Your baby, you like? She says, I don't know. Oh boy. We're in trouble. I thought maybe she's not comfortable. She don't want to talk to me. Okay. At the end, I found out that not. She's fine. She's okay. But she really said the truth. She was disconnected. It took me months and months to take care of her, to talk to her, to support her. And then I was able to find out what happened to her. Listen carefully, all of you. Something to learn from. Something to learn. Her name was Hindi. Hindi grew up in a house that Ima was abusive physically. She abused her kids physically. She used to hit them. And the father was bichlal not to be seen. The father don't give them any support, emotional one. With the years and the suffering that she went through, Hindi developed a tactic of survivorship. I have to learn how to survive. How you learn how to survive in such an environment? What do you have to do? What do you have to do?
Survive.
become numb.
You don't take
numb.
responsibilities.
You become numb.
Disconnect your feelings.
Exactly. Disconnect totally from the feelings, so I don't feel the pain, I don't feel the abuse, I don't care. You're becoming actually numb. That's the right word, numb. Yes. How many ladies you know that they are numb?
Lot. Too many.
How many ladies you know that they're numb?
All of them.
A lot.
A lot.
Too many.
Meaning they took the plug out, no connection. Now you can talk, you can curse me, you can do whatever you want. Talk to the wall, that's it, Gamano. But it's causing you to disconnect from life.
Mama.
Now when she left the house and she decided to get married, what happened?
Mama.
She remained disconnected from the feelings. So if you disconnected, you can be calm. I don't care what you're gonna say. You can say whatever. I'm used to it. I'm immune already. I'm numb. She was a lady, frustrated, not happy at all, miserable. And everything she saw, the negative. Nothing was positive. Nothing. You cannot live with a person like that. How can you live with a person and everything that you do, they'll find something wrong there? Can you live? I will lose my mind. I will lose my mind. Do you know that the people that they are very hard to please? Did you see them once?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
These people are miserable. They're not happy. Always will find something to talk about, negative. These people, you cannot satisfy them, no matter what you're gonna do. Miserable people. Miserable. You know how long it took me to connect her again? Boy, I worked like I don't know what. I used all the methods that I knew. Everything I threw in. Slowly, the depression went away. No more anxiety. She was so depressed, she couldn't move, you know. The legs became like paralyzed. This is already very, very deep depression. She was able to move, she was able to walk. She started to smile. And after 2 years, no pills, only talking. Pitom, the husband came back to life. Finally, he got his wife, but not the wife that he knew, a new wife he got. A positive one. Smiling at him. Appreciating him. Now she was happy. Whoever she is. You know, in the old days, who בכלל thought about depression after birth? Only now. Now it's happening a lot. What happened? What happened? So they can tell you hormones, they can tell you this, they can tell you that. No.
But is it because back then they were about survival rather than living? And now that they're actually living, they feel like something is lacking.
You know, the generations before us, they knew what happiness means. We don't know what it means. And that's why you see all the luxuries and all the iPhones and everything else. We think this is going to fill the gap that we're missing so much. Imagine you see a person now that don't have an iPhone. He has the flip-flop, you know, only to call. How are you going to look at him?
With admiration.
Nah, I don't think so.
A retard.
Our kids, we look at him like a retard is correct. Maybe we, the oldest one, we can admire this. Some people I know, בכלל, they don't have any phones. He doesn't need it. They're so happy inside, they don't need it. You see, I can see on the screen, even to hear a shiur, a class, half of the shiur, the person is on his phone.
Ari.
I don't know who he is, but there
Why you
are
lying?
a few of them here that I can see.
No, Rabbi, I'm not on my phone.
Oh, Rabbi, we're listening to a lecture today.
I will ask you tomorrow morning what I said. And I will remember.
Somebody please post. Somebody
Please post the notes.
Do you know what? It's coming before you think the phone is the source of the happiness. Here I'm getting only education. There is the action. Action!
You know, Rabbi, I'm sitting here in a restaurant and I noticed what you're talking about. You know how you've been saying people go out on the date and they're literally typing? Me and Ari were sitting now and we noticed that husband and wife are sitting, it's her birthday, both sitting on the phone typing. There's no communication back and forth.
Happy birthday.
We said we gotta walk over and get him into the shiur.
You live in the zoo. That's what happens. They're miserable, both of them are miserable, tzaddik sheli. The neshama went to sleep. The driver went to sleep, and the horse doing whatever he wants. The body is the horse. The neshama is the rider. What happened if the rider falling asleep? What happened?
Accident.
Crash.
The horse is doing whatever he wants to.
Cruise control.
Rabbi, Tulsa.
Okay.
But what kind of things can we do to avoid these kind of situations? Like in terms of feeling sadness and all that? Because I notice for myself, let's say I work in a school, and sometimes when I have too much time on my hands, I become a little bit, like, it's weird. I become a little bit tired of all the time that you have on your hands, you know? And yet somehow you accomplish a lot less than if you're working. I know when I'm busy, I actually get to do more than when I'm, let's say, home.
The Pirkei Avot says that the Shi'amu mevi li'idei batala. When you're bored, you're becoming lazy, and laziness brings you to do sins. The generation now is so bored, you can't even imagine how bored they are. They don't know themselves how bored they are.
Well, that's why I like to work. And you were saying that women should stay home and all. I can't imagine staying home all the time.
So I want to tell you something. We don't have a minute over here that we bought. And I wish I had more time just to sit with my wife and talk and talk and talk and express and say things that usually people don't talk about it. You know, we went through hell in the last 2 years. Nobody should see it. Because if you're not fit for this, it will break you to pieces. We sat down and we spoke hours. And we became even closer and closer and closer because, you know, we gave a chizuk one to each other. And that's the beauty of marriage life. That you can go through very difficult times. But it will bond you even more. But it takes a lot to invest. I'm afraid that we're not investing on the marriage life. Alevai, we should invest in the marriage life the same way that we're investing on our jobs. Then you're going to see something. And just to tell you a side point, love, you know what love means? Investment. Ima loves her kids. Do you know why? She is investing her life for them. But not so much. Love is investment. The more you're going to invest on your spouse, the more you're going to get connected to him. And that's love. Not a figure, not the color of the eyes, not if the hair is curly or not. Anyway, you have to cover it. Okay? So this not going to make it. And that's what we're missing, investment. If I'll tell you to talk, I'll tell you something. If I'll tell you to talk 1 hour to your wife every night, whoa, an hour? An hour? 10 minutes is good, right? That's why we know how to start. We say start from 10 minutes. To buy a real estate, you're not going to buy in 10 minutes. You're not going to buy in 10 minutes. You want to buy your life with 10 minutes? Boy, you gutsy. It needs investment. How much we're investing on each other? How much? Instead, we're investing on the phone. Let me see what I can get out of this phone. And if you found something, you call a friend and say, you know what I can do with my phone? Let me go to the next step. Step number 2. What was step number 1? You have to recognize your feelings. If you connected or you disconnected. That's number 1. Number 2, you have to learn to recognize what you love. Everybody will look at me now and say, I know what I love. Really? You loved your husband when you got married to him. Do you love him now the same way? So you don't know what you love. Tell me something. Let me ask you a question. Do you know really well from what you enjoying?
No.
Definitely not.
You enjoy the kids.
The same kid that you can enjoy now, he can give you hell and you say, what?
Still, you can't let go of the kid.
I know, but you enjoying it now.
Yeah, you're right.
You cannot. I say what you really enjoy. There's always is enjoyment. Not
Listening
like
to the electric, but
eating
Learning Torah with you.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. You think it's easy? You have to invest a lot.
But we learn and we enjoy.
If you disconnected to your feelings, how do you know what you're enjoying? Today you enjoy this, tomorrow you're going to enjoy that one, tomorrow this one. You lost. So the next step is you have to know exactly, when you connected already, what you're enjoying. Let me give you a case and let's see what you're going to say. I had a couple. His name is Yossi. A tall guy, look distinguished. He works, you know where? In the stock market. In the stock market he is working and he is making for other people investments. You know the stuff. He has 4 kids. He is patient. He's a good husband, supporting his wife in any way. And he's a true friend to everybody. Every lady will want such a husband. Here comes his wife. And she complaining in my office. I said, why are you complaining? You have such a good husband. She said, Yossi have no taste in his mouth. He doesn't care what food I cook. salty, not salty, burned, not burned, good, not good. For him, everything is it's okay, it's okay. And his wife says, say something. He says, you have to enjoy me. I'm not like this husband that's saying too much salt, less salt. This one got burned, this one this. Whatever you serve me, I'm fine. Why are you not happy with this? Why she's not happy, Bemet? Such a good husband. You can take the salt, he doesn't care. Or you forget the salt, he doesn't care. You can burn the food, okay. What's wrong with him?
He doesn't have preferences of what he enjoys?
No.
He's not praising
No
her.
feelings.
He's
No
easy,
feelings. No
She's not even
feelings.
feelings.
he's easy to please. I think he's easy to please. What's the problem?
What?
He's easy to please. I don't see why she's complaining about him.
Okay, good.
He's not praising her.
No, but Rob said that he's a good husband.
Yeah, whatever you cook, I'm so comfortable.
His
He's
mind.
easygoing.
That's what he's happy with.
Yeah.
He's
But isn't
probably
it
not giving her enough attention.
like for the Rab, it's like doing something that's difficult, and at the end of the day, when you do it really well, you appreciate it even more. But here, it doesn't matter how much he's gonna work hard on it. He's gonna appreciate, like he's gonna give the same level of appreciation if it's something light and something hard. You know, is that it, or am I off?
Rabbi,
No
is he not
challenge,
happy?
Rabbi. No challenge.
What?
She wants challenge.
Rabbi, he's not happy inside. So whatever he's putting in his mouth is just not happening.
It's his job.
He's the easiest husband to please. Whatever you serve him, he will eat.
He wants to know who he really is.
She's
You
probably
eat
not
just to get
happy
over
with
with and
something
get out of the
else.
table.
My
I
husband
think
said,
she's seeking for his approval on what she cooked. And he's just like, you know what? I'm happy with what I have. I'm happy with the food you gave me. And she's seeking for something more to make her happy, to hear out loud coming.
She came to a point. She says, "Alevai, he should criticize me." She said, "You know, it's so at least I know what to do, what not to do. I'm feeling that I'm starving a Statue of Liberty, a robot. Whatever I put, he eats."
So she wants a challenge?
And he's saying to me, "I don't know what she wants from me. What does she want from me? I'm the easiest husband to please."
She wants action.
She is not happy. She's not happy.
Are we even close?
Hold on, Rabbi. Was he complaining about the salt, or he's happy? Whatever.
Nothing. She can put salt as much as she wants.
Okay, so she's not happy.
She's not happy, no.
He's
I
complaining
think they're
about
lacking
it.
communication right there. He could just tell her, listen, I'm happy with what you're giving me. Everything's great. I think the communication is the key there.
So listen to this.
No.
It took me a while to pick her up. But I by myself, I was very curious because I thought like you. I say, isn't she is not normal? She has such a husband. Cook whatever you want. He will eat it. Tasty, not tasty, burn, not burn. What do you want? What do you want?
Appreciation, like something vocal that she can hear. She has her needs.
He was waiting for praise.
I hear what you say. It took me a while to.
His mind is busy with something else.
No.
No, I think she wants to be
I went to target Yossi. I told him, Yossi, what's going on over here? Something is off. He brought her to me. It was his idea. Said she's not normal. What she wants from me? I told him, tell me, maybe you're sick. What, you have a corona all your life? They don't have any taste? So listen to what he said. This is a little bit extreme,
It doesn't taste
but
good.
all the mothers should hear that. Yossi developed a skill to disconnect his feeling of taste. He knew how to disconnect from it. Why? His mother was tough, and she was like Stalin. Whatever I cook, you have to eat. His mother had a theory that the kids have to eat whatever Ima gives them and say thank you. Even if the food was burnt, cold, or not tasty, I cooked it, you're gonna eat it. And not only eat it, you have to finish the whole plate. So Yossi, in order to survive in such a crazy home, his mother was not well. Actually, she was abusive. He learned on the job how to disconnect himself from taste. And now that's what he brought to his marriage life. Disconnected. And now, many people, they don't know what they like and what they don't like because they're disconnected. It's terrible. Some people will do it with food. Some people, they don't know Bichlal. They said, you don't talk to me nice. Okay, so how should I talk to you? I don't know, but you're not talking nice. Generally speaking, what did I say that is not nice? I don't know. Meaning she disconnected. She wanted to talk nice. He said, I'm talking nice, and you're saying I'm not nice. So explain me. I can't. She's disconnected. You're not behaving nice, told me. What am I doing? I don't know, but I don't like your approaches. So tell me what you don't like. Tell me. I'll change it. Tell me. I don't know. I don't like your approach. You can lose your mind with this.
Rav, this is so mind-opening, so mind-blowing. I feel it's like it's unbelievable. Wow. Okay.
I want you to be nice to me. Tell me what I'm not nice. Tell me. I'll change. Here is my pen. Okay? Tell me what I'm not nice. I don't know. Don't ask me question. You're not nice. Meaning, she's disconnected, because if she will be connected, she'll tell you, I don't like this word, I don't like this face. I don't like you when you sit over here, you're throwing one shoe over here, one shoe over there. Say something, say, so we'll know what to fix. Usually what you say, you have to pick it up. On your own. I want you to leave me alone. Okay? He left you alone and said, why did you leave me alone? You asked me to leave you alone, no? No, I didn't mean this way. But what way? What way? I don't know. Meaning you have to leave me alone, but don't leave me alone. If I leave you alone, that's not a right way. Go break yourself. Break your head. Is it fair to do it? It's not fair.
Oh.
It's not fair. So now you see a person chronic, not happy, not satisfied. And whatever the spouse will do, he's not going to say even one thank you or one compliment because the glasses is very dark. You see all the time dark. That's all. So tell me what to do. I'll get much better. I don't know. So why are you complaining? When you complain, you have to know why you're complaining, what makes you complain. If you don't know, it's normal.
No.
Is it normal?
I think they're not express themselves, like Rabbi said, you're disconnected. So that's why you can't express what's really bothering you.
I don't want to tell you how many people they learned how to disconnect from their own feelings, which is something so terrible, so terrible.
So how do you teach them?
How do you teach
difficult,
them?
I can't imagine. How do you teach them to connect again? Like, do you teach them like the beginning of emotions? This is this emotion, this is that emotion. Wow.
It takes me a long time. To make a person happy is a long therapy. Because now you're dealing with the neshama of a person. Bichlal, therapy is you talking to the neshama. Not to the body, bichlal, no.
Beautiful. But Kodarav, do you think that neshama that's how it came down? Like with that, okay, never mind. I'm going to say tikkun, but I know you're going to hate it.
No, it's okay.
So it came down with this tikkun to solve it, to correct this in himself?
Probably. Mm-hmm. Not only that, I have to dig what happened where he grew up or where she grew up.
But it's also how we internalize things, right? Because you're going to have two kids in the same household and one would take it differently than the other, right?
Yeah. So now you have to know how to deal with each kid. Mm-hmm. You see, until now, I cannot eat the Bulgarian food of Yom Shabbat.
Oh no.
Or Shavua, Rabbi.
My poor wife, Miskena, she said to me, delicious. I said, I'm totally disconnected from it. Totally. Why? My family, when they came, it was World War I. They didn't see no food. My father grew up orphan. My grandmother also was orphan. So for them, every small piece of...
They tried to overfeed you though, didn't they?
Her enjoyment, my grandmother, Her soul rest in peace. She was a Rebbitzin. She said there, she said, Johnny Vivesh, Garde Vivesh. Ma, only 10 spoons, only 10. And each spoon, Kara, you know,
Got bigger and bigger.
get bigger, and I hated it. I didn't like this food. I didn't like it. Until now, I just see this food. I say, oh boy, right away, disconnected. I can't. Don't do it to your kids. Don't do it. When they grow up, they will learn how to eat. Don't worry. But to force them? No way. They will not be happy. So today, we got only to 2. We have 6 more to go.
To be continued.
To be continued, of course. You see already where I'm heading to. To be happy is not something. Hey man, how you doing, bro? I'm happy. This is, you know,
reality.
And if this is what your daughter looking for, I'd rather keep her home. I'd rather keep her home. I will not let her get married ever than to come back with 2 or 3 kids with a husband, idiot, doesn't know even klum. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Do you think it's the same thing? Is it dangerous when the child likes to get attention?
No.
Okay.
Aren't you?
No, yeah, but there's a certain limit.
We'll do everything for attention. We'll go half naked for attention.
So do we need to resolve it in our kids to a certain extent before they get married?
Tell me something. I see that your name is Rina, yes?
Yes.
Are you a singer?
Say that again, I'm sorry.
Are you a singer?
No, I'm singer or single?
Singer. With an R.
No. I'm not.
Your name is a song.
Oh, yeah? I thought it was happiness.
Rina, no.
Oh, okay.
It's
you need help with that?
It's tunes that makes you happy.
That is true, actually, yeah.
Okay, so now, tell me something. Why a lady will go on the street half naked?
Because she wants the attention. She wants to know that she's pretty. Yeah.
So what do you want from a child, skin?
No, I do not criticize my child. I just want to know how to guide her, you know? It's like my daughter, she always in my head. Like, I always concerned about her.
Okay, Anasaf. I'm going to call you. I'm finishing.
Lisa?
Okay, that's my son. Okay, I have to leave you.
Thank you, Chorara.
We continue tomorrow. I'll see you guys at 7 o'clock. And you
Thank you, Rabbi.
Tomorrow night, we're going to continue. Be prepared.
Nice
talking to you all.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Good night,
Rabbi.
Good night.
Good night, Rabbi.